Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the White Sox is Britt Burns, whose record is 1-3 with a 5.35 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Bert Blyleven, whose record is 4-0 with a 3.51 ERA. Okay, if you take a look here, you'll see we finished off the month of April in a tremendously awesome way. Morris pitched himself a complete game shutout, our second shutout of the week, as Rosie had a complete game shutout against the Brew Crew. And we finished the month the way we started it, with Morris getting a shutout. And so after the game yesterday, we did a separate video, which was our standings and league leaders video. So if you haven't seen that and you want to check it out before we progress to May, now's the time to do that. Pause, take a look and see. It's a pretty quick video. I mean, after 1 month, it's kind of difficult to say whether or not the players that you're seeing in the league now are going to be there at the end, but it's kind of fun to take a look at. And so we move on to May, and we have 2 more games against the White Sox. I thought it was a 3-game series. It's actually a 4-game series, so we're going to have 2 more left-handers to face against the White Sox, starting with Britt Burns. And we have Bert Blyleven on the mound today. Current White Sox lineup looks like are batting 118 against Bert. It's only 19 plate appearances, not a lot to go on. All of the bullpen is available because of the shutout, complete game shutout from Morris. From Jamomo, let's take a look here at the lineup. Britt Burns on the mound. He is a lefty, and the only difference that I've done is I've put Bobby Ramos in there at catcher because today is the standard day off for Lance Parrish. And we have Andre Dawson as the DH today instead of Gibby. We're giving Gibby the day off. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Chicago White Sox. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Neil Fiala. Batting second, playing shortstop is Fran Mullins. Batting third in right field is Rod Allen. Batting cleanup in left field is Ron Kittle. Batting fifth, playing first base is Sap Randall. Batting sixth, playing third base is Buddy Bell. Batting seventh and DHing is Henry Cruz. Batting eighth and catching is Biff Pocoroba. And batting ninth in center field is Tony Scott. Let's take a look at Bert. I guess you could argue that Bert might be our best pitcher so far this season, as the starters go anyway. Making his 6th start, he's 4-0 with a 3.51 ERA. Only given up 1 home run so far, which is pretty good because he is a fly ball pitcher. 12 walks, 23 Ks. Opponents are batting .260 against him. And you pretty much know the rest. He's got an 89-mile-an-hour fastball, but his curveballs are his out pitches. Sidearm curve, that's his best pitch. He's got a regular curve, fastball and a changeup he mixes in. He is 32 years old, and he won't be a free agent until 1986. We might trade him. He's on the trade block. I would consider offers for Bert Blyleven. Let's take a look at his log. If you've never seen Blyleven's log before, it's very Netherlands looking. It's got 3 games where he's been over 7 innings pitched. He's got a 6.2, and his first start, probably his worst start, against Boston, where he gave up 9 hits and 4 runs. Okay, let's take a look at the Tigers' defensive alignment with Gold Glovers in left field, second base, and first base. And here's Neil Fiala leading off against Bert Blyleven. Play ball! Fiala 0 for 3 in his career against Blyleven, and he walks the leadoff man. Not a great start to the game as Fiala is on first for Fran Mullins, who I think it's actually the right spot. This guy should be your number 2 hitter. He usually bats 6th. So they swap that around a little bit as he flies out to center field. There's one down. Here's Rod Allen. Allen batting .216 versus right-handers. A ground ball to Murray. Only play was to step on the bag. So two quick outs for Ron Kittle. Kittle batting .158 versus right-handers. And there's a base hit into left. Fiala up, scores from second. And it's 1-0 Chicago on the RBI single from Ron Kittle. 2 down, and then Sap Randall strikes out looking. We go to the bottom of the first. Here is the Tigers' official lineup rundown for today's ballgame. Batting leadoff and playing second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second in left field is Rickey Henderson. Batting third in right field is Glenn Wilson. Batting cleanup playing third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth playing first base is Eddie Murray. Batting sixth and playing shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting seventh and DHing is Andre Dawson. Batting eighth playing center field is Chet Lemon. And batting ninth and catching today is Bobby Ramos. Let's take a look at Britt Burns. Burns making his sixth start of the season. 1-3, 5.35 ERA, 19 Ks in 33.2 innings pitched. Opponent's batting average is .309. His fastball tops out at 91 miles an hour. He is a ground ball pitcher, 41.3%. Fastball is his best pitch. It's rated an 88 with a slider that is rated an 80. He's got a couple other pitches mixed in. His current rating is 88, and he could max out at 95. So he's still got some growth potential. In real life, Britt Burns retired at age 26 due to a chronic hip issue. He had a couple good seasons for the Sox, and actually they traded him to the Yankees right before his age 26 season for Ron Hassey, and he never pitched a game for him. So he goes to arbitration in 1985. So he's got a couple years left before they have to make any I have any ideas what to do with their contract for him. And there is the White Sox defensive alignment today with Sweet Lou leading off against Britt Burns. Here we go, lefty-o and lefty. Lou sends a fly ball out to left. Play is made by Ron Kittle. One down. Here's Rickey. Rickey maybe should have been the player of the game yesterday. 3 for 3, couple stolen bases. And there's another hit for Rickey to right. No, we're not going to stretch it into a double. We are going to let Glenn Wilson take a cut. And we're gonna hold Henderson for now. There's a base hit into right field. Will Henderson take third? Do we want to send him? No, I guess not. What is that? That is 187 feet to third base. So we're gonna say no. Okay, so first and second, one down, and here's Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher batting .353 versus lefties. Ground ball gets past the first baseman. Henderson scores. Wilson goes to third. And the game is tied at 1 on the RBI single from Mickey Hatcher. First and third, one down. We're going to hit and run with Murray. Murray 0 for 2 with 2 walks in his career versus Britt Burns. And he goes to right, another base hit, 4th hit of the inning. Wilson scores from third, and it's 2-1 Detroit. Let's keep the hit and run going with Alan Trammell. Trammell batting .273 versus left-handers. And a base hit up the middle. Everything's coming up, Tigers. Murray on a hit and run, stops at second. So we can't go 3 times in a row with the hit and run. 3-1 Detroit. 1 down. Here is Andre Dawson back in after a day off. And he gets a hit to left. 6 hits in the first inning. We are going to send the runner. Ron Kittle, not a strong arm. Murray is safe at home. It's 4-1 Detroit. Burns only has thrown 17 pitches, and he's down 4-1. That will bring up Chet Lemon. Lemon batting .215 with 1 home run this year. Strikes out on a high and tight pitch. That is out number 2. The Tigers are batting around with Bobby Ramos, the number 9 hitter, up. Getting a spot start today, and he takes strike 3 looking. So Burns strikes out the final 2 batters of the inning. We go to the top of the second. Tigers are up 4-1. It's Bell, Cruz, and Pocoroba coming up. Here's Buddy Bell leading off the top of the second. Striking out 2 Ks for Bert. Henry Cruz got his first start of the season yesterday at first. Today he's DHing and he walks. 2 walks for Blyleven. Here's Biff Pocoroba. Biff pops it up in the foul ground on the third base side, and Hatcher makes the catch. 2 down for number 9 hitter Tony Scott. And he strikes out looking. All right, good job by Blyleven. He's got 3 Ks as we go to the bottom of the second. And we're starting with our leadoff man again. Sweet Lou leading off the inning with a ground ball to short. 1 down. Here's Rickey. Rickey strikes out looking. 2 quick outs for Burns as Glenn Wilson steps in and he strikes out on a pitch that was so far low and outside. It was kind of embarrassing to see that swing. And Burns has a nice bounce back inning. We go to the top of the third. Here's Neil Fiala leading off. And he gets a hit into center. So each inning, the leadoff man has got on. Somehow managed to hold them to just 1 run. Fiala on first. Possible stolen base opportunity. Line drive into center from Mullins. There's 1 down. Next up is Rod Allen. Allen, ground ball to short. That could be 2. Double play. Good job by Trammell. We go to the bottom of the third. Tigers are up by 3 as Mickey Hatcher steps in. Hatcher, ground ball, almost snuck through. Good range by Mullins. He is a Gold Glover. Won the Gold Glove last season. And then Murray strikes out. Wow, Britt Burns is coming back with a vengeance. That's his 5th K. And then Trammell bloops it into left center field. It does fall in for a hit. Oh, do we want to go for 2? Now it's a 50-50 shot. And we're up 3. And there's already 2 out. So we're going to say yes. And he's out at second base. I mean, was there really any doubt that he was going to be thrown out? It says 50-50, but that's more like 10% chance of success. We go to the top of the 4th inning, 4-1 Detroit. Kittle leading off. Kittle strikes out, 4 Ks for Bert. Next up is Sap Randall. Randall with the ground ball to Lou. Whitaker tosses him out. That'll leave it up to Buddy Bell to get something going here. Ground ball to Lou, that'll do it. A nice 1-2-3 inning from Blyleven. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All the runs, all the action was in the first inning. It's been pretty quiet since then. As Dawson steps up and just rips it into left field. Unfortunately, it was right at Kittle. 1 down. Burns paints the corner on Lemon. 2 outs. Here's Bobby Ramos. He struck out the first time, strikes out again. Holy cow, what is that? Was that 7 strikeouts now for Britt Burns? Wow, that is kind of impressive, actually. Henry Cruz leading off the top of the 5th. Ground ball to first. Murray steps on the bag, 1 out. Biff Pocoroba up next. He crushes it, barely clearing the fence in right center field. 425 feet. That is his 3rd home run on the season. And as I mentioned, that's only the 2nd one that Blyleven has given up this year. 1 down, 1 run in as Tony Scott skies it to right. 2 outs. That will bring up Neil Fiala. 3rd time through the lineup as Fiala grounds out to second. So the White Sox get a run back on a Biff Pocoroba dong. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-2. Sweet Lou leading off. Lou hits a high fly ball to right. 349 feet, just short of the warning track. 1 down. Here's Rickey Henderson. Henderson base hit up the middle, and we will definitely be sending him this time. 76% chance. Pocoroba has a 82 arm. I think I already knew that. Okay, so we give Henderson the steal sign. Wilson takes the pitch, and Henderson steals second. Gosh, this is laughable. He's has 17 stolen bases through 24 games, and we just could not run with him before. He was always getting caught, as you can see here. It's like 66% success rate, which is poor for anybody attempting to steal. Now he's like almost automatic. So Henderson at second base, 1 down for Glenn Wilson. 0-2 count, and he strikes out for the 8th K by Britt Burns. That's going to leave it up to Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher's got an RBI already today. And a ground ball to short. That'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 6th, 4-2 Detroit. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. Player of the game, if I had to say so far, kind of a tough call. At least Trammell's 2 for 2. Henderson is 2 for 3 with a stolen base. Both of those guys had big games yesterday as well. And Glenn Wilson had a home run yesterday. Okay, so Bert Blyleven, he's at 72 pitches here in the top of the 6th with Fran Mullins leading off. Mullins gets some good wood. Sends it to left center field. 1 down. Here's Rod Allen. Allen just missed a pitch that Blyleven left up and inside. He probably should have crushed that one. Instead, it's just a fly out to left. 2 down. Kittle, again, inside pitch that Kittle should have just crushed. So 3 fly balls to left field. Henderson makes all the catches. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Eddie Murray leading off. Murray 1 for 2 with a ribby today. Slow roller to third. 1 down. Here's Trammell. Trammell 2 for 2 with a ribby. And he's going to walk. Excellent. This is a hit and run situation. Keeping the pressure on. Dawson 1 for 2 with an RBI today. And Trammell just steals second base. It wasn't even a pitch, apparently. Trammell will take it. It's his 3rd stolen base on the season. Not really much of a base stealer since his injury last year. Now Dawson will just take a cut. And he crushed it into left field bleachers. It is 6-2 Detroit. I believe that is Dawson's 3rd homer on the season. It is. We are pretty much unstoppable. I mean, if a pitcher has a bad start, then maybe the other team has a chance. But when we have all cylinders firing, as Burns gets his 9th strikeout, that is still very impressive. That's 3 Ks for Lemon today in 3 at-bats, and Ramos is over 2 with 2 Ks. Hey, he made contact. That's nice. Fly ball to right. All right. We go to the top of the 7th. Tigers tack on a couple more with the home run by Dawson. We go to the top of the 7th. 6-2 Detroit. Bert at 86 pitches with Sap Randall up, and he flips it over Hatcher's head down the left field line. That is a double for Randall. His 2nd on the season, 2nd in his career, as he is a rookie this year. So runner on 2nd, nobody out. Here's Buddy Bell. Bell gets a base at the left. Randall scores from 2nd. And it's 6-3. RBI single from Bell. He's on 1st. Here's Henry Cruz, 0 for 1 with a walk today. Cruz hits a high fly ball into right center field. Wilson makes the catch. 1 down. That'll bring up Biff Pocoroba. He had a home run earlier. Ground ball to 2nd. Let's turn 2. A 4-6-3 double play. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Burns is out. Actually, a decent performance after the first inning. They're going to bring in former Tiger Senior Smoke Aurelio Lopez. His 5th appearance of the season. He's 1-1 with a 6.23 ERA. 7 Ks in 4 1/3 innings. Opponents are batting .316 against him. His fastball, that's not smoky at all. That's 87 miles an hour. High ground ball percentage. Fastball is his best pitch, though, rated an 83. Overall, he's rated a 75. 34 years old, and he goes to arbitration at the end of the year. Of course, Aurelio Lopez was on the Tigers World Series team in '84. He went 10-1 that year, and actually started a couple ball games. So we love Aurelio Lopez, but also we want to blow him up right here with Lou leading off. Lou takes strike 3 looking. That makes him 0 for 4 on the day. Usually he hits left-handers pretty well, but he's struggling today. 1 down. Here's Rickey. And Rickey gets a base hit into right field. He's not going to try to stretch it into a double. Probably had a shot at it. We're going to hit and run with Glenn Wilson. Wilson 1 for 3, 2 Ks. And he strikes out. Henderson steals 2nd on the missed hit and run. 18 stolen bases for Rickey Rickey. And that's going to bring up Sticky Mickey. Ground ball that gets past the 3rd baseman. Henderson scores as Buddy Bell took a bad hop. I guess it got by him because that was kind of a slow roller. We put a lot of those little pebbles down there in front of 3rd base. Good job by the grounds crew. So an RBI single from Hatcher. That will bring up Eddie Murray, and Murray gets a base hit to right. 12 hits for Detroit. Hatcher goes to 3rd. Trammell, 2 for 2 and a walk today. 0-1 count from Lopez, and he crushes it to dead center field. 426 feet to the warning track in dead center field. Just a loud out. We go to the top of the 8th. 7-3, and Blyleven only at 92 pitches. Let's keep him going. Let's try to see if we can't get him through 8. As Scott, who's 0 for 2 today, flies out the left. 1 out. Here's Neil Fiala. Fiala line drive right at Hatcher. 2 outs. That's only 7 pitches so far this inning from Blyleven. And Mullins hits a grounder to 1st. And a 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. We'll bring him back out for the 9th. As we go to the bottom half of the 8th, we've got Dawson, Lemon, and Ramos. Bottom of the lineup. Lemon will get a chance at the golden sombrero. Dawson, he's got a dong. Flies out to center. Here we go, Chet Lemon. 0 for 3 today, 3 strikeouts, and a full count. He strikes out for the golden sombrero. Wow, that is very Parrish-like. He did work him pretty good, though. I mean, how many pitches is that? 9? So 2 down. Here is Bobby Ramos. It would be nice to see him get a hit. Okay, he walks. At least Ramos gets on base today. I'll leave it up to Sweet Lou to keep it rolling. 2-out rally. No. Ground ball to Mullins. And that'll end it. We go to the top of the 9th. We've got 2 right-handers and a switch hitter coming up. And Blyleven, who's at 104 pitches, he could go probably about 130 with that 91 endurance. So we're going to give him a shot. First sign of incompetence, we will take him out. Oh, I saw the sign. And an error by Henderson. That is unlikely. Shoot. Well, we're going to let Blyleven pitch to Kittle. Kittle's batting 165 versus righties. A 2-run home run will not make a difference. Lines it to right. Oh, play is made by Wilson. I was unclear whether or not he was going to get that done. We're going to take a look at Sap Randall's splits. He's a switch hitter. He does not hit lefties well, and that's all I need to know. So Blyleven is coming out. We're going to bring in Capizello. We have not seen him in a while. Cappy having another fine year. Of course, he was an all-star last year, making his 8th appearance. 2-0 with an 0.96 ERA. They are hitting him a little bit more this year, aren't they? Batting 286 against him. No saves. He does have a bluey. Fastball tops out at 91. His 2-seam fastball, that's his best pitch. It's a killer. 94 rating. He's got a regular old fastball and a curveball. He goes to arbitration this year. And we'll have to make some decisions, some tough decisions with all of our relievers going to arbitration. So, runner on second, 1 down. Here's Sap Randall. He turns around to bat right-handed. And he hits a ground ball to first. That'll move Allen to third base. That's all we're asking from Cappy. That'll bring up Brian Kelly. We're going to have him face the right-hander, Buddy Bell. There we go. Took a minute for it to switch out. As Game 26 got a vote on Reddit. Thank you, Reddit viewers. Okay, so 2 down, runners on third. Brian Kelly into the ball game to finish this off. And a fly ball into left from Buddy Bell. Henderson makes the grab. Tigers win 7-3. Handshakes, butt slaps, slap-a-steaks. Another victory. May we start out on the right foot with a 7-3 win. No trade offers. Looked like they were thinking about it. Let's take a look at the standings. New York hanging in there. 5 games back. Baltimore 6.5. Clevetown, they're at 500. 8.5 back. California just whooping up on the West. Moving along to headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Stephon Weaver crafts a 6-1 win. Indian hitters were fooled all evening by New York Yankees starter Stephon Weaver. Weaver pitched strongly for 8 1/3. Ron Hassey, former MVP, he got a home run. Willie Randolph had 1 hit, a walk, and a stolen base. He's only batting 133 in his last 5 games. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Nicely done. Let's see. No other news. Let's take a look at transactions. No. Oh, yeah, there is one thing. John Candelaria, the Candyman, he's going to miss 3 weeks for Pittsburgh. They can't afford to lose anybody. It's strangely enough, this guy is basically a reliever in this simulation, as you can see here. He's going to miss 22 days. He has not made one start. His endurance is 56, so he's kind of in the middle. It says spot starter, but he should be what I would consider to be one of the better starters on that roster. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and or subscribe to the channel. If you haven't yet, go back, take a look at yesterday's end of the month standings and league leaders. Player of the game, tough call. We're going to give it to Rickey. Rickey had 3 hits. He had 2 stolen bases, scored 2 runs. I know Dawson had the 2-run home run and another RBI added on, but I feel like we owe Henderson from yesterday. He did have 2 stolen bases, and he is on a major hot streak right now. Good job by Bert Blyleven. He's 5-0. He was so mediocre last year, and he's really coming through for us. And a nice job by Cappy and Kelly. Britt Burns takes the loss. Kind of a hard luck game. I mean, he gave up 6 runs. There's no hard luck involved in that, but 9 strikeouts. That's impressive. Okay, we're going to come back tomorrow with the 4th and final game in the series. Until then, everyone, have a great night.